What's up, Bama Standard family? Your man, Stephen Smith here. Folks, Bama football spring practice returns Monday, March 3rd. We're all excited. We're all giddy about the return of spring ball. But one thing I wanted to continue in this conversation of topics that all of you want to discuss defensively, get really excited about Kane Wommack year 2, right? I've been able to look at a whole bunch of numbers here. Year 1 with Wommack, he did a lot of things that were very similar to what Jeremy Pruitt did with that 2016 and 2017 Alabama defenses. Now, those defenses under Pruitt, they had more sack numbers, right? But when you look at interception numbers, forced fumbles, third down defense, creating takeaways, those types of things, Kane Wommack's defense was right there hand in hand, step in step with those Jeremy Pruitt defenses, which is the reason why I've said before, Wommack is the closest thing to Jeremy Pruitt Alabama has had in a long time defensively. And when you look at it, the sack numbers could have been there for this past defense. The only thing it has to do, LT Overton, more importantly, finish negative plays in the backfield. When you discuss sacks, tackles for loss, wrapping guys up, bringing guys down, finishing the play in the backfield. I think if LT Overton does that more, Tim Keenan does that more, guys in this defensive front, they do that more, then you will see a defensive line with 30-plus sacks. Then you will see a defense in total get those 50, 60-plus sack numbers for a season that we did see under Jeremy Pruitt. So I look at it, hang on to Coach Kane Wommack. He's the right guy, right? You go back to last year, from the South Carolina game to the remainder of the season, that group got better defensively, taking the ball off of guys, creating big plays, affecting the quarterback. Some big stuff there. You go back to the game against Oklahoma, even though that was a loss, that was more so on the offense. They only put up 3 points on the scoreboard. You go back to the Michigan game, if the offense does not turn the ball over, Michigan is not in favorable field position for the majority of that entire football game. You cannot put that on Kane Wommack. I think Coach Kane in that 4-2-5, with what he was able to retain and bring back on this roster in terms of experience and what he was able to do recruiting-wise, bringing in a good class of freshmen in here, I'm excited about this defense. For the first time in a minute, you got a defensive coordinator, Bama Nation, you can trust. You can trust Kane Wommack. We saw it. Back half of the season, this defense got better and better. It now has to take another step forward. But I think Wommack is the closest thing to Jeremy Pruitt that Bama Nation has seen in quite some time. I'm excited to see what he does this spring, but most importantly, in the upcoming season. Your man, Stephen M. Smith, just bringing my thoughts right here on Kane Wommack.